And a pleasant good afternoon to you and yours, and welcome back here on a beautiful but hot, and I mean hot, Saturday afternoon here in Port Richey, Florida, Hudson, Florida. We are here at the Greater Hudson Little League, where today the Viera Suntree Little League looks to go. What's wrong? Oh, looks to go 2-0 as they get a 10-run victory last night. And should they win here today at 12:30, they'll move on to 5:30, and tomorrow the championship game would be at 12:30. Now they're going to take on here today Palm Coast Little League, who fell to Englewood last night. They lost via the Mercy for Derek Galuzzi. Batting second and playing right field will be number 44, Zach Al-Rashi. Batting third will be number 5 and playing third base, Blaine Werkheiser. Batting fourth and playing left field will be number 99, Nick Cunningham. Batting fourth and at shortstop will be number 4, Brody Vogel. Batting sixth and playing first base will be number 15, Brady Kearns. And on the bump today for Viera Suntree Little League, she wears the number 9. She is Cammie Potts. Batting eighth and doing the catching, Cammie's battery mate behind the plate today will be number 22, Luca Bonjovi. And at second base, my guy, number 8, Nate Burris. So that is your Viera Suntree Little League All-Stars.
R.J. DeLon, Scott Wacker, and Bobby Powers. These men were here all day last night and all
long night last night for Viera Suntree Little League. We began at 7:30 last night, 7:35, and then a lightning delay hit, and then we didn't get started again until about 9:30, quarter to 10. And then it was a 5-inning, 11-1 victory over Braden River Little League. Your coaches, of course, Nick Galuzzi, David Jensen, Aman Alarashi, and John Vogel. We good on the view? All right. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, it looks good. We got the static camera here again today. There are a couple of obstacles you have to overcome on a day like today, as many of you back in Brevard County know. We don't overcomplicate the situation. iPads and iPhones is what we use to broadcast. And on a day like today, if you're not careful, these pieces of equipment will quickly overheat. So we are under a tent. The camera is static. The subs today will be Dominic Delgado, Caden Doherty, Brady Jensen, and Owen Starzik. As you see, the Viera Suntree Little Leaguers being introduced.
Coaches, please join your team.
All right, there you see the two teams out on the field. Just see that for a minute.
Play ball.
And the call to play ball for. It looks like Viera Suntree Little League will once again be the home team today again. All right, let's take you around. We gave you the lineup. So let's take you around the infield here. We'll start at first with Brady Kearns. At second base today will be Nate Burris. Over at shortstop will be Brody Vogel. Over at third base will be Blaine Werkheiser. From left to right in the outfield this afternoon will be Nick Cunningham in left, Derek Galuzzi in center, and over in right field is Zach Al-Arashi. And again, on the bump today for Viera Suntree Little League, number 9, Cammie Potts, and her battery mate behind the plate Luca Bon Jovi. So we are set to play ball here at the Greater Hudson Little League. I want to thank Mr. Ken Lawrence for all of his help and support. Leading off is going to be Echeverria for Palm Coast, followed by Bass Smith, Normandin, Cruz, Wendell, and Gardner.
Drive down through, Luca.
All right, Echeverria is going to lead it off.
Number 7, Echeverria.
As Potts will look for her first offering here. Strike one from Cammie Potts. Nothing and 1 to Echeverria. Potts rocks, kicks, and delivers. Fouled back to the screen. And quickly, Cammie is ahead of Echeverria. Nothing and 2 here. Just underway here at the Greater Hudson Little League. Potts is 0-2 delivery. She rocks, kicks, and fires. And reaches at it. Foul ball, says home plate umpire. And I know he is hot. He has got all the gear on today. Underneath, goodness gracious. I don't know if you can see the third base coach for Palm Coast, but I'll show him to you here in just a second. Brave man today. Inside, and she hits. Cammie went with the breaking ball. It didn't break, and she'll hit Echeverria on the top of the helmet. And Cammie knew it as soon as she threw it.
Now batting number 17, Bass.
As Bass steps up now. Now Blaine Werkheiser behind the plate yesterday with a cannon of an arm, threw out a runner. It certainly kept Braden River Little League at bay. Today it's Luca Bon Jovi behind the plate. Not a big lead over at first as Cammie Potts gets set to toss to the left-handed swinging Bass. Low for a ball. Good stop by Luca Bon Jovi. And it's 1-0. Not a big lead at first. The pitch swung on and missed. Not a foul ball, but a kind of a weird play there. Thought he got a piece of it. He did not. Swung on it. And the count will move to 1-1, and the runner will advance on the. That was just weird. So 1 ball and 1 strike now. Palm Coast with a runner at second. Nobody out here. Top 1. Potts with a shot to Burris. Burris stays down on it, up and over to first for the first out of the inning, but Echeverria will advance to third. Good piece of hitting there by Bass as he takes the ball to the right side of the field, advancing the runner, and now giving his catcher, Smith, an opportunity to drive home an early run here for Palm Coast. So runner at third, 1 out as Smith steps up to the plate. That'll catch the outside corner. 0-1 from Cammie. We good? Potts is 0-1. She steps off as Echeverria is doing what you're supposed to do as a runner at third, trying to cause a distraction. Potts, nice pitch, shot in Nice play by the third baseman, Workheiser, up and over to first, and he'll get the runner. Nice play by Blaine. Stayed down. Ball came up, fielded it well, turned, pivot, threw him out. 2 outs, but the run does score.
Now batting number 72, Normandin.
As the pitcher steps in, Normandin. 1-0 early here. Palm Coast on top. Runner was off. As soon as the ball came off the bat, Blaine had no shot whatsoever to get him. Just off the plate, 1-0. One nothing, top one here, just underway. 2-0. So 2 balls and no strikes to Normandin. The on-deck hitter is Cruz, shortstop. He would be next. That's a strike from Cammie. Three one.
Good spot, Cam.
The only thing I can tell you there is that it missed. I don't know where. It just did. 310 down the lines. A symmetrical field here. Beautiful field. And that's a walk, a 2-out walk issued to Normandin. So that'll bring up Cruz.
Now batting number 3, Cruz.
So the shortstop steps in. Runner first, 1 in, 1 on, 2 outs. Potts first offering to Cruz is swung on and missed for strike 1. Gwendell is on deck. Cammie takes a peek over. Moderate lead at first. Off and running. No shot. If he didn't really have a shot there, that pitch was off the plate. That base stolen on the pitch, not on Luca. Pitch was outside. And it's 1-1 now. Runner at second. 2 outs here. Here's a ground ball. Back to Potts, up and over to first, and that'll end the inning. 1 run on no hits, no errors, 1 left. We head to the bottom of 1. Palm Coast 1, Viera Suntree Little League coming to bat. Once again, we want to thank Fred Larston. See the gentleman in front of you. He's the third base coach. Tell me he's not hot. He's got long sleeve shirt on, blue jeans, and construction boots. Must have came from work here today because I'm telling you, I'd lose 30 pounds if I was dressed like that today. God bless him. All right, let's take you around the infield for Palm Coast. Over at first base will be Bass. Down at second base will be Gardner. Shortstop is Cruz. Third baseman is Gwendell. From left to right in the outfield, it'll be Echeverria in left. In center, Avila. And over in right, Paulson. On the hill today, Normandin and his battery mate behind the plate will be Smith. The Viera Suntree Little League Junior All-Star lineup, a little different than yesterday. You got Derek Galuzzi leading off. Zach Al-Rashi batting second. Blaine Workheiser batting third. Nick Cunningham batting fourth. Brody Vogel fifth. Brady Kearns sixth. Cammie Potts 7th, Luca Bon Jovi 8th, and Nate Burris will bat 9th. So Viera Suntree with a 10-run, 11-1 win last night over Braden River. Now there is a change for tomorrow over at the other location where they're playing Pool B. They were only able to play one game last night, so they're playing 3 over there today, which means that the championship game tomorrow has been moved back to 12:30. So, all right, Galuzzi leads it off here. Bottom 1-0, Palm Coast on top.
Number 24, Galuzzi.
And that one got away. High and inside to Derek, and Derek's like, okay. I think now that I've been decleated, I'll settle back in. And here's the 1-0. That 2 is high, 2-0. Derek's a solid hitter. He works counts. He goes deep into counts. 2-0. That'll be right down State Road 19, which is the equivalent of US 1 over here. And it's 2 balls and a strike. 3-1 to Galuzzi. I often give you the stat, the leadoff hitter, should he or she get on, scores 68% of the time. You saw it last inning. So Galuzzi could be that for Viera. That's a strike. Count full at 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes here. Galuzzi leans into that one. That ball drifts. Nice track out there by the center fielder, Avila. Last night, that turned into a 2-run double for Luca Bon Jovi. That ball kept drifting. That center fielder had a good track on that one. Last night, it was left field.
44, Alarashi.
So Zach Alarashi steps in, the right fielder. 1 out here, left-handed bat. That'll be low for a ball. Yeah, if you're the Boston Red Sox, that's an inside the park grand slam. Saw that last night. Solids poke down to the second baseman. Bobbles it. Can't come up with it. E4. And Zach Al-Rashi is aboard with 1 out here as Blaine Werkheiser steps in. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Blaine Werkheiser steps in. So outside to Blaine. Blaine made a nice adjustment last night. Backing off the plate. Got a nice hit when he did so. Right about center in the box here for his first at-bat. And Al-Rashi's back. The ball gets away. And down to second base will go Zach Al-Rashi. And Viera Suntree Little League with a runner in scoring position here in the bottom of the first inning with 1 out. Got it? My bad. Thanks, buddy. Pitch. Ooh. I don't think he would swing at that pitch 1,000 other times. Look a little inside, but it is a strike. 2 or 1-1.
Let's go. Do some damage here.
1 ball, 1 strike here. Blaine down the left field line. And Nick Galuzzi's going to send Al-Rashi. There's the throw. Safe at the plate. Great throw. Great tag. Great slide. Great play all the way around. But the slide of Zach Al-Rashi beats the good throw and tag, and we're tied at 1. But how about the hit there by Blaine Werkheiser? He just turned on one and lined it in the left field for the RBI base hit. And Nick Cunningham steps in. Here's the pitch. That'll be a strike to Nick. And Coach Galuzzi was sending him the entire way. Just a great play by everybody there. 0-1 to Nick, and Nick lifts this one into shallow right field. That'll drop for a base hit. And holding up at third is Blaine Werkheiser. So now Viera in business here in the bottom of the first with just 1 out. Runners at the corner with Brody Vogel stepping in.
Hey, left center, Vogel. Let's go. Poke one out there.
Brody is a contact hitter. And it won't be long before Nick Cunningham is off and running through second. And Blaine will keep his eye on what the catcher does. And he's off. What a bunt. Great bunt. They're going to wait. And now here comes Blaine. Here's the throw. And another great slide by Viera. And Blaine makes it 2-1. And that's if you're the opposition, I don't care who you are. That's just torture because you got to make the play. That's a good bunt. You get the out. And Blaine is halfway down the line. As soon as the ball is released, he's coming home. You're not going to load the bases. So you make the only play that you can there as Brady Kearns steps in. So 2 runs in here, 2 outs. So what you have to do there is try to minimize the damage as best you can, and that's exactly what Palm Coast did there by getting the shore out. Kearns looking for curveball, got it, and it's 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs here. Nice job by Brady. Of course, Brady, an outstanding basketball player at Kennedy Middle School. They won a middle school basketball championship this year. Of course, his dad, Colin Kearns, coach. That's a strike. And for the first time here today, deuces are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 in here in the bottom of the first. And that just misses, and the turn card pitch is now a full count. So 3 balls and 2 strikes. First base is open. Cammie Potts on deck. Pitch. Kearns gets into one, lifts it into center field. Back goes the center fielder, and he reaches up and makes a very good catch as that ball continued to travel on him. What an outstanding play by Avila there as we head now to the top of inning number 2. Viera gets 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, 1 left. They lead it 2-1. Cammie Potts makes her way back out to the mound for her second inning of work here. So a good first inning by both teams. Good defense, good pitching, good hitting, excellent base running. That's why they're here. Because they can do it. How much of that can you hear by hand over the mic? How much of that music can you hear by hand over the mic? Right. As Potts takes her final warm-up tosses here, trying to block out as much of the music as we can. The hope is always not to get cut, but should that happen, just want to let everybody know we would come right back with another stream. A lot of times when you don't have the rights to the music, they'll cut you off. All right, so the third baseman, Gwendell, steps in here to lead off the top of inning number 2 for Palm Coast. They trail it 2-1. They are 0-1 here. Viera Suntree Little League 1-0. Once again, we want to thank Fred Larston for all of his help and support and getting us. That ball gets away. Approved up through Williamsport, and as we told you last night, now once you're approved once, we're in with Williamsport. So excited about that for all of those teams back in Brevard County next year. Fouled off and out of play, and the count will move to a ball and a strike. Take a little break coming up after this one and be back for the second game. Shot into left field. Good piece of hitting there by Gwendell. And for the second consecutive inning, Palm Coast has the leadoff man aboard as Gardner steps in. Gardner, a right-handed bat. Potts with a good move. I don't think I've seen one of these pitchers for either of these teams with a bad move in this tournament. Outstanding moves to first. Potts to the plate. There's a bunt straight back to Cammie. Takes her time, turns, and fires to first. They'll get the shore out. But a good job by Gardner to advance the runner to second for in scoring position. So now one out here for Palm Coast, and that'll bring up Avila. So Avila steps in. He made a couple of nice plays out there in center field. Looks like he's got the Jordan 6s on from a distance, doesn't it? See it, Caleb? So it looks like he's wearing the Jordan 6s from a distance. The best Jordan shoe. Yeah, that's the shoe. Pitch. Nice pitch by Cammie. Just misses off the outside corner. 2-0. Runner at second. One out here. 2-1. Viera on top. That'll be a strike, chest high. So a trade there, if you will. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Second inning. Paulson is the on-deck hitter. Nice pitch. Lifted into left field, charging in. And there for the catch is Nick Cunningham. And that'll be the second out. As the number 9 hitter, Paulson, steps in. Paulson steps in. So now 2 outs now.
2 outs.
That's a beaut. 0-1 to Paulson. Stay tuned to Brevard Sports Network all day because we'll keep you updated as to whether there's a shot to the shortstop. And that ball, that's not interference. He's going to point interference, but it's not. It didn't touch him. I don't think it hit the runner. That was just unfortunate timing for Viera. Good timing if you're Palm Coast and Coach Galuzzi is going to ask for an explanation, as he should. But that was just a perfectly timed play. So now it's first and third. Good no call by the umpires. They're going to ask for a conference coach. Is going to ask the umpires to see if they saw anything. We'll see what. I mean, we're sitting behind a fence. Maybe it did. We'll see what happens, but didn't look like it. Yeah, there wasn't a ricochet. The ball didn't bounce. So it's just one of those timing plays that just we're working on that one. Right? All right, so the play will stay as suspected. So it'll be first and third now with two outs. A little two-out rally here as we get back to the top of the lineup. And Echeverria, he was hit the top of the head his last time up. I think you got to worry about the batter here. That young man at first base is likely, shocking. He's not taking off for second. He may not have a lot of speed, so it is two outs. But you almost inevitably at the Little League level see that in this situation, the runner at first take off. Potts, 0-1 now to Echeverria. And there he goes. And a nice job by Luca Bon Jovi to block that. So it's 1-1 now with two outs. Cammy steps off. And they wanted to know if the batter swung. I just noticed Luca Bon Jovi's chest protector. I'll show it to you if I get a chance. Yeah, that's neat. Inside, at the top of Luca Bon Jovi's chest protector, on the back side, it says, I heart umpires. If ever you're going to put a little banner like that, that's the spot for it. I love umpires. Smart catcher. Nice, good, another good block by Luca. Three balls now and one strike to Echeverria. First base is open. Swung on and missed. And the count is now full. Payoff pitch coming for sure. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. Here in top of the second. Nice pitch. That ball is lifted into left field. Cunningham's got a bead, and he'll haul it in for the third and final out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 2 left. And we'll go to the bottom of the second. 2-1. Viera Suntree Little League on top. I do? I got Al Rashi in right. He's in left. Where's Brody? Is Blaine at third? Okay. All right. So I must have had the early lineup card. I got Galuzzi in center, right? I got Zach Al-Rashi in right. Left. I'm sorry, that is a left. Left. Werkheiser at third. Cunningham at short. Vogel in right. Kearns at first. Potts on the mound. Bon Jovi and Burris. Yep, now we're good. All right, now we're square. Thank you, sir. All righty. So that's Zach Al-Rashi out there tracking them balls down. Good job, young man. We have a new pitcher. No, it's Norman, yeah. All right, leading it off here will be Cammie Potts. Cammie Potts now with an opportunity to help her cause. She steps in. Good looking pitch, strike one. I remember interviewing Cammie and I asked her what she would do once she got to college, and she acknowledged then that she would have to make the switch to softball. And there's a shot to the second baseman. He stays down on it, up and over to first for the first out here in the bottom of inning number 2.
Now batting number 22, Bon Jovi.
Luca Bon Jovi steps in. He had a nice double last night. Norman to Luca. And he's first pitch swinging, popped up. Shortstop calls for it and hauls it in. So 3 pitches and 2 outs as Nate Burris steps up.
Now batting number 8, Burris.
Nate Burris. Pitch to Nate. Just off the plate for ball 1. That'll be low for ball 2. 2-0. Leadoff hitter Derek Galuzzi's on deck. 2 outs here. The pitch to Nate. Nate gets into one, and it goes off the glove of the second baseman, and that'll be an error as Burris will reach. And the coachable moment there will be keep running. That ball was lined. Going to get a pinch runner here. All right, scratch all that. Coach just wanted to say hi to all the fans back in Viera. Burris on first with 2 outs here. Pitch to Nate nearly got caught napping down there. One and 0. Galuzzi worked the count full the last time. That'll be a strike. 1-1. Two and one. Now to Derek. Zach Al-Arashi on deck. Here's the pitch. High. 3-1.
Big juicy green light here. Let's go, D.
This is the ultimate hitter's count right here. 3-1. Pitch. That'll be a ball 4. And now first and second with 2 outs. And Zach Al-Arashi up.
Batting number 44, Al-Arashi.
David Jensen, the first base coach. Nick Galuzzi, the third base coach. And he lifts one through the center fielder, and he'll haul it in for the third and final out. So no runs on 1 hit, no errors, 2 left, or 1 error, I should say, 2 left. We head to the top of the third. It's 2-1. Viera, Suntree Little League on top. Little Led Zeppelin in the background there. That's right. There we go. Bon Jovi dancing a little bit behind the plate. Can you see his I Love Umpires thing? You might be able to see it. I'm not sure. Cammie Potts comes back out. She's done a good job so far. Very effective. All right, we get set. Start the top of the third here. And it'll be who will it be? It'll be Bass Smith and Normandin for Palm Coast. They trail 2-1 here. Reggie Bass steps in. What's wrong?
Now
Well,
batting number
yeah, that's what you
17,
do.
Bass.
You tuck it in. There you go. You got another bungee cord? Pitch low and outside for ball 1. You gotta be careful of that these days. Yeah. I got in trouble very early. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, no. The couple parents. No, the parents. Yeah. Shot into the gap. Backhanded up and over to first. That's a tough play, but nearly got it done. Got it? Okay. So an infield hit. That's a tough play.
45, Smith.
Nick Cunningham out there with a good play, but that is asking a lot to make that throw backhand across that diamond. As Smith steps in. So the third consecutive inning that the leadoff man is aboard for Palm Coast. There's a ground ball, and that gets through Blaine Werkheiser. So the error will have runners at first and second.
Come on, man.
Now batting number 72, Normandin.
All right, so nobody out here. A little rally going as Normandin steps in. So pitcher to pitcher here. The pitch, high, ball one. Now there's a force at third now. Cunningham is holding the runner at second. Kearns is sort of behind the runner at first, but a substantial lead. And they nearly had him. The ball gets away from Kearns. The pickoff play at first was on, and it was timed beautifully. Throw was just a little bit wide, and now it's second and third. So, a little bit of a juggernaut here for Viera Suntree here in the top of the third with runners at second and third, nobody out. On top, 2-1. Normandin at the plate. Pitch just misses. 2-0. So the infield is in all the way around. High, ball three. So it's Werkheiser at third, Cunningham at short, Burris at second, and Kearns at first. The 3-0 to Normandin. Misses, and now the bases are loaded with nobody out. As Cruz steps in. So now you got to force it home, if that's where you want to go with it. Force it any base, but you want to prevent the run, you got to force it home. Two to one, Viera on top here, but in a little bit of a jam, I'd say. Nobody out. Bases loaded. Infield in all the way around again. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Playable for Kearns. Kearns has a shot at it, and it's in and out of his glove. Tough play turning around, but it bounces out of his glove, and Cruz has new life. Got to shake it off. Potts. Outside. 1-1. No place to put Cruz. That's a nice looking pitch. And it'll be a ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2 from Potts. Two. Two balls and 2 strikes. Potts to Cruz. And the count is full at 3-2. Nowhere to put Cruz.
Let's go, Cammy.
Cammy's got to come right after him with a strike. She does, and it is lofted into center field. And the runner will tag and tied up 2-2. Got the out, and all the other runners will hold. So now it's 2-2. Runners at first and second with one out. And we're getting a pinch hitter here as Tigress comes in. So Tigress will bat for Gwendell here. And he looks like a power hitter. Looks like a power hitter there. Infield back at normal depth. They're off and going. Ground ball, Werkheiser up and over to first for the second out. To the plate, Luca Bon Jovi. As the base running by Palm Coast, the aggressive base running pays off. As Smith just kept on running. He never stopped. Once Blaine went over to first with it. Smith rounded the corner and kept on coming. And he would score. And they have taken a 3-2 lead here off the heads-up base running. And we'll get another pinch batter.
Number 23, Cadishaw.
Cadishaw is batting for Gardner. So 2 runs in here in the top half of the third inning. 2 outs now. Runners still at third. Outstanding base running. That's the type of base running we saw from Viera Suntree Little League last night. As Cadishaw turns to bunt. The pitch. Strike 1. Two outs here. That misses for a ball. 1-1. That's a strike. 1-2. Potts trying to get out of this here. Swung on and missed. Strike 3 to end the inning, but not before. Pomco scores 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, 1 left. We head to the bottom of the third. 3-2, Palm Coast on top. So Viera needs to get the bats going here. I think silent so far, but you've seen these student athletes play this year. You know they can swing the sticks. As Normand comes out for the bottom of the third. We play 6. Little Ozzy Osbourne. Little Crazy Train in the background. I think that's coming from Viera's music and dugout. I think a trademark of a Nick Galuzzi coach team. Love that music. The kids get a taste of all brands, styles, genres, and years of music, which I think is great. 3-2. Palm Coast Little League on top under the guidance and tutelage of Coach Walaske. As we get set to start. And Blaine Werkheiser will lead it off here.
Now batting number 5.
So it'll be Werkheiser, scheduled to hit Werkheiser, Nick Cunningham, and Brody Vogel. Werkheiser turns the bunt. He does. That's a beaut, but it'll go foul. A little high, but that ball almost hugged that line. That almost stayed on that line there. As we told you last night, Viera, no strangers to small ball. You know, they're about as good of a base running team as you'll find. So they'll play it. They trail right now 3-2. So it'll be 1-1 now. I thought the catcher might ask on that one. I may have. 1 ball and 1 strike to Werkheiser. Here's the pitch. That'll miss outside. 2-1. The key to success thus far for Palm Coast, a couple of things, but they've gotten the leadoff runner aboard every inning so far. That one called a strike, 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Werkheiser. And he gets into one, lifts it to left field. It's drifting again and will bounce to the wall over the left fielder's head. Werkheiser around second and on his way to third. And he slides, and Blaine Werkheiser leads off with a triple over the left fielder's head, who came in on it, and it just took off on him.
Come on, Nick, get mad now. We need runs, buddy. Let's win this. Come on. Come on. Come on, buddy. You can do this.
So Nick Cunningham now with an opportunity to tie it up. Nice piece of hitting there by Blaine Werkheiser. One went all the way to the wall or to the fence. Outside. Ball 1. Nick Cunningham. Bounces in the dirt. Nice stop by the catcher to keep Werkheiser at third, and the count will move to 2-0. That one's lifted into right field. That'll score the run for sure. Werkheiser is on his way in. So an RBI sac fly for Nick Cunningham, and we're all tied up at 3. So Brody Vogel steps in with 1 out here, and the score tied at 3. Pitch. 1-0. 2-0 to Brody. Swings it a high one, chops it to the third baseman, up and over to first. Got him. Good play by the third baseman. Kind of looked a little awkward getting to it, but once he got it, he fired it over to first in about a step and a half before Vogel stepped on the bag. We're going to get a pinch hitter here. It's going to be Owen Staharsik.
Now batting number 7, Starzik.
And Starzik's first pitch swinging in the right field, past the second baseman for a 2-out base hit. And we'll get another pinch hitter, and Dom Delgado steps in. So a 2-out base hit brings up Dom Delgado. As Delgado comes in batting for Cammy Potts.
Now batting number 2, Delgado.
So Dom Delgado steps in. That'll be a strike. Catcher throws behind. Tries to catch Staharzik, but he's well aware and not napping. Strike one to Delgado. Swung on and missed for strike two. Luca Bon Jovi would be next. That one is lifted into center field, and that ball make it over the head. It does, of the center fielder. Staharsik around second, on his way to third. Galuzzi is waving him in and actually holds him up. So a 2-out double over the head of the center fielder, and Viera Suntree putting together a 2-out rally here. As Caden Doherty will step in. So Doherty.
Batting number 34, Doherty.
So Caden Doherty, who pitched a no-hitter last night, 5 innings. Not eligible to pitch, but he can swing the stick, is at the plate with 2 on and 2 out here. That'll be high for a ball. So a big RBI opportunity here. Runners at second and third with 2 outs. Score knotted at 3. Bottom 3. That'll be a strike. High. Two and one pitch. Fouled straight back to the screen, and here we go. A big Deuces Wild situation coming up here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2 on, 3-3, bottom 3. Doherty with an opportunity to give Viera a 2-run lead. Here's the 2-2 offering to Doherty, and he fouls it back, and the count will stay at 2-2. So Caden is battling here. time on the field as Staharzik ties his shoes. We're all set and ready to go. The 2-2, 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Doherty looking for his pitch. Will he get it? He does. Lifts it into center, or right field, but the right fielder comes on to make the catch for the final out of the inning. 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, 2 left. We head to the 4th, 3-3. If I don't make it back by the time the lineup starts, there's the lineup. All right. So just their last names, you'll see their number, and he'll tell them who's coming. Like I think he's gonna put a pinch hitter in right now. Looks like he's got number 6 coming in. Hey, what do you guys want for lunch? I don't eat burger, pork. No, no. No, I know. I don't want to.
All right, next on is number 6.
Batting number 6, Sahil.
Seda. Coming into pitching. Potts kicks. And that'll be a grounder over to short. Over there to first. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting number 8, Roberts.
Now up number 8, Roberts. Potts comes. A little outside, ball 1. We're here, top of the 4th inning. All tied up, 3-3. That one outside, ball 2. Count is 2-0.
Rio. Potts. That'll be strike 1, 3-1. Top of the 4th. We're all knotted at 3. Got a good one here. Strike 2. Potts battling back to Roberts. Pitch as Roberts fights that off to keep the count full. Ball 4. As we are back to the top of the lineup in Echeverria. So Echeverria steps in with a runner at first and one out here. So this is the first inning they didn't get the leadoff person aboard, right?
The first out was a chopper to shortstop.
First out, yeah, ground out the shortstop. Okay. Potts takes a peek over. Pitch low as Luca Bon Jovi with a good stop there. Just misses. 2-0 now. Coach Dave Jensen goes out to talk to Cammy. No, I'm good. Did I drink them all?
Well, that's what I'm saying. You don't have any more, so yeah, you drink more.
Okay, all right. Well,
So, I'm saying if you need it, it's
all right, all right. All right, so 2-0, 1 out, 1 on, 3-3, top 4. Luca Bon Jovi's not even sweating. Did you see that? Breeze picking up. That feels good. That ball is drilled into center field. Back on it, over the head of Galuzzi, and bounces over the center fielder, the center field fence for a ground rule double. So, nice piece of hitting by Echeverria there as he just laid into a fastball and hit it about 305 feet. One hop over the wall. Reggie Bass steps in with an opportunity to put Palm Coast on top. Luca tried to frame it up, didn't work. 1-0. Good job by Luca. And they want to know where that pitch was. And the umpire says just off the plate. That ball is lifted out of play and off the fence. Low. The infield is once again in from third to first. Trying to fight against that run with just one out. First base is open. Reggie Bass lifts one into left field. This will score a run. And no, it will not. They hold the runner, and a wise decision because a great throw by Zach Al-Rashi makes it 2 outs.
Now batting number 45, Smith.
So the catcher will step in. Smith with 2 outs now and 2 on. So the infield will step back up here, play at normal depth.
Tammy, let's go. Fill it up.
Pitch lifted. This is trouble. Will it drop? Yes, it will. One run is going to score. Here comes the second run. The throw. Luca Bon Jovi. What a slide. What a slide by Echeverria for the fourth and fifth runs by Palm Coast. They lead it 5-3. And I think this will do it for Cammie Potts. This is the second visit of the inning. Cammie pitched a great game. As Dom Delgado will take the ball now. So we are in the top of the fourth with 2 in here. Good piece of hitting there by Smith. Just a little flare that dropped in, but it scored 2. And a great slide by Echeverria to beat the tag by Luca Bon Jovi. And that's where we are, 5-3. Palm Coast on top here with 2 outs in the top of the fourth. As Dom Delgado warms up. Well, if it is to be, it will be in comeback fashion. And we've seen that before back in 2019. The juniors trailing 7-0. 6-7-0 in the first inning. Would come all the way back to win in dramatic fashion. And what a game that was. Yeah. No, I'm good. As Dom Delgado takes his final warm-up tosses. And really, from that game on a couple of years ago, they just rolled. They would that was a Saturday game like this one, and it advanced them to play Merritt Island actually later in the day, and they defeated Merritt Island and then went on to win the state championship the next day. 5-3 here. Normandin. The pitcher, Normandin, in. He's got a runner at second, so he's got an opportunity. 1-0. Runner takes off. Bon Jovi down to third. Throw wasn't there, and the runner's going to score on the bad throw. That's an uncharacteristically low throw from Luca. And it just slides by Werkheiser, and that's the third run of the inning, and it's 6-3. Great attempt. Just ball looked like it might have slipped out of his hand, it looked like, because it hit the ground and rolled. Luca with a heck of an arm. So the bases are empty. That's a strike. Batter swung. Normandin, they went for the appeal, but the home plate umpire called it. 2-1. Pitcher to pitcher here. Low and outside. 3-1. Low. Ball 4.
Now batting number 3,
Cruz steps in now. Still 2 outs in the inning. Isn't it funny? This is the only inning they didn't get the leadoff batter aboard, and yet this is the inning they scored the most runs in. And that one.
Hey, we have got to take care of the baseball. 2 outs.
That one nearly got over the head, but Kern's already over 6 foot over there. Inside. Nice throw by Luca. Safe. For those of you that might be wondering about catcher's interference, once you step around the batter, there's no longer catcher's interference. Had he hit him with the ball, then that would be catcher's interference. And I know it sounds harsh to say, but that's the rule. If you just let it go and hit him, catcher's interference. 6-3, Palm Coast on top. Here's the pitch from Delgado. There's a chopper into the gap between short and third, and they will hold the runner. Norman didn't. Now first and third with 2 outs. And I tell you what, they are really, really taking advantage here. And they were going, and he was going with the pitch there. So it is 6-3. Runners at first and third now for Tigers.
Now batting number 22, Tigress.
Still 2 outs. 2 on now. Dom Delgado trying to work out of trouble here. Off and running goes the runner at second, and that'll be a catcher's indifference. So now 2 runners in scoring position here. And Viera Suntree digging their hole here. They gotta stop this. Can't let these 2 runs score. It gets away, and that run will score, and it's 7-3. Seven three. The pitch. Foul tipped. Runner at third. Here's the pitch from Delgado. Strike 3. That'll end the inning. But not before Palm Coast place 4 runs in the inning. They break the tie. They score 4 runs on 3 hits, 2 errors, 1 left. We head to the bottom of the 4th. Palm Coast 7. Viera Suntree Little League 3. So it'll be up to Normandin here for the next 2 innings to see if he can contain the bats of Viera Suntree Little League here. And they're going to have to get them going because they need 4 to tie. Now, should Viera Suntree the league not come out on top in this game, they'll play a little earlier coming up. Be a game after this. What's wrong? Are we good?
Yeah, no, we're good. I was just setting it down so I could.
Trying to figure out.
Now batting number 3, Jensen.
So we'll get Brady Jensen up. Got to get the bats going. And you need base runners, too. So got to work the count deep. So we're going to go Jensen, Galuzzi, Alarashi here scheduled. Nice. Good job, buddy. Jensen squares the bunt. Normandin came inside. The ball gets away. 1-0. Pitch. Oh, what a bunt in front. Catcher's out, throws, and pulls the first baseman off the bag. And the leadoff bunt by Jensen gets the Viera Suntree Little League back to the top of the order with Derek Galuzzi. So Galuzzi, he bunts. Pitcher comes off, no play it, and he'll take the shore out at first, but they'll advance the runner. Jensen now at second with 1 out, and Al Rashi steps in.
Now batting number 44, Alarashi.
Inside, 1-0. Way high. 2-0. Catcher jumped way up to catch that thing. Shot up off of the spring there. So 2-0 to Zach. Runner at second is Jensen. Here's the pitch. Popped up. And trouble. Nope. Left fielder comes on to make the play. I lost it there for a second, so it was trouble for me. That's Viera. And just like that, there are 2 outs with Blaine Werkheiser stepping in.
Now batting number 5, Werkheiser.
Werkheiser with a nice hit last time up. Needs one here. Another hit like that will get a run home. That'll be a ball low, 1-0. The strike. And Werkheiser hits one off the pitcher. Second baseman's got a shot, and he gets him. Stayed with it. Nice play by the second baseman for Palm Coast. That ball deflected off the pitcher, went out to the second baseman. He stayed down on it, followed through, and got the out. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. We head to the top of the 5th, 7-3. Palm Coast on top. Jensen will stay in and play second, I believe.
Now batting number 23. I'm told he goes by Cheez-It.
Number 23 is up. His name is Caddishaw, but apparently his nickname is Cheez-It. And the Palm Coast faithful chanted out, "Let's go Cheez-It." So I'll buy it. So Delgado's first pitch offering to Cheez-It is a strike. Little work to do here for Viera, but got to get it out. Can't give up anymore. Swung on and missed. Strike two. And Cheez-It chases one. And it's out number one. Strikeout.
Number 6, Seda.
Seda steps in. Don't have the first names. I apologize. It sounds awkward just saying their last names, but I don't have their first names. When I got the lineup cards today, it was a first initial and a last name. So Delgado's first offering to Seda. Swung on and missed for a strike. Everybody plays. That's the mantra for Little League. Both coaches have done a very good job of getting their subs in. The pitch low for a ball, 1-1. Two and one. High and inside, 3-1. I think if Dom just comes with a strike, he'll get him here. Just got to do it. One out here. Top five. Palm Coast on top, 7-3. That'll be a strike. The count is full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Ball 4. So a 1-out walk. And we saw what Palm Coast is capable of with 2 outs.
Now batting number 8, Robert.
Robert steps in. Turns to bunt. Delgado steps off the rubber and fakes the throw to first. High for a ball. That'll be a strike. 1-1. 7-3. Palm Coast on top. Top 5. 1 on, 1 out. Outside. Cammie Potts started. She pitched well. Gave way to Delgado in the last inning. There's a ground ball down to Kearns. He looks the second, but wisely steps on the bag for the shore out at first. So 2 outs now.
Now batting number 7, Echeverria.
As we're back to the top of the lineup for Palm Coast in Echeverria. Strike one. So 0-1 to Echeverria. Here's the pitch from Delgado. High, ball one, 1-1. Viera with 6 outs remaining here. Delgado comes to a set. The 2-1. Just inside 3-1. So 2 outs.
Let's go, Dom.
Swung on and missed, and now we're even up here for full count, I should say. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs now. Payoff. Pitch coming from Dom Delgado.
Hey, focus on the batter. Let's go, Dom.
The 3-2 on its way. Strike 3. And that'll end the top of the 5th inning. But Viera Suntree Little League still trails by 4, 7-3 as we go to the bottom of inning number 5. All right, so Normandin still on the hill with a 4-run lead. Nick Cunningham to lead it off, followed by Brody Vogel and Brady Kearns scheduled. All right. All right, Nick Cunningham to lead things off. Nick with a hit today. Good plays at shortstop.
Now batting number 99, Cunningham.
And Cunningham first pitch swinging with a base hit. And that's how you get a rally going. And Cunningham rounds first. So here at the bottom of the fifth, Viera.
Now batting number 4, Vogel.
So Brody Vogel steps in with a runner at first and nobody out here. Normand's pitch is strike one. High, 1-1. Two and one. Three and one. Hitters count for sure now. So Harsik's on deck. And it misses. And the Hawks had the first two batters here in the bottom of the fifth inning aboard. So Staharsik
Now batting number 7, Starzak.
is batting for Kearns. Pitch, low and inside, ball one, and Normand is on a hot day like today. His control's starting to elude him a little bit here. Pitch, that ball is pulled down the right field line and just, and I mean just foul. One ball and one strike. Pitch, and this one is popped up and out of play for 2 outs now, or 2 strikes, I should say.
Big time, Owen. Let's go, bud.
So the strikeout, the base was occupied, so Staharsa couldn't take off on the drop third strike. That'll be 1 out, and that'll bring up Dom Delgado, the pitcher. So 1 out, 1 on here, the bottom of the fifth.
Number 2, Delgado.
That'll be high upstairs, ball 1. This one is lofted down the first base line, giving chase but won't catch up to it. Long strike, 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Fouled straight back to the screen, and Normand has gotten ahead of Delgado. 1-2 with 1 out and 1 on. And there's a shot to the shortstop. Flips the second for 1, and that's all he'll get. So now runners at first and third, but 2 outs.
Now batting, number 34, Doherty.
Caden Doherty steps in. They popped up. And out of play for strike 1. All right. First and third, 2 outs here. Bottom 5. Caden Doherty. That's a strike, and the catcher won't even take a shot down the second. Catcher's indifference on the base taken. So now it's 2 strikes on Caden Doherty from Normand. And this one is lofted into right field. Playable. Caught. Third and final out. The Hawks strand 2. We head to the 6th. They trail 7-3.
Jigsaw puzzles.
Delgado back on for Cammy Potts here in the 6th on the hill. Potts started and Delgado took over an inning and 2/3 ago. So I believe the only other undefeated team in this bracket or this pool would be I'm trying to think of that. Who is that? Inglewood, right, Inglewood. And they only won 3-2 in extra innings against a team Viera 10-run last night. So this is really a wild situation here. Here's the pitch. It's a shot, and that one takes a bad hop on Nick Cunningham and gets into left field for a leadoff single by Reggie Bass, and that'll bring up the catcher Smith, who's had a good day. Nobody out here. Pitch. Ooh. I know that hurt. Caught him up underneath there. Quickly threw the helmet off, and coaches check him out, and everything seems to be okay. I can't move the camera. It's fixated, so I apologize for that. But it ricocheted off the bat and came back up and hit him in the helmet there, so probably scared him more than anything, I would think. And look, once you reach this part of the day, this is the catcher. Once you reach this part of the day, man, you're hot, you're agitated, you're dirty, you're tired. And he's going to come out. He was hitting the eye with that ball. He's going to come out. Tough young man. Tough young man. Yeah, he took a shot in the eye there. You could see it. I don't know if you could, but we could. And all right. Yeah, they got an ice pack going for him. Yeah. Might want to throw a steak on that thing later. Remember that in Sandlot.
During this break, if we could have everyone's attention, there is no smoking allowed at this field. If you would like to smoke, please take yourself out to the parking lot. Thank you.
Not sure what the umpires are talking about. I don't think he has a sub.
I think they can. I think that's what they're trying to figure out.
Yeah. I think he had one sub coming in. How many's on that text? Or did I just I didn't look at it right, did I? No, I didn't. He's got plenty. I don't know what they're trying to figure out here. It's got to do something with substitutions. This is an injury substitution too. All right, so Cheese is going to come back up.
Bring him up. Nick! Okay, bring them both up. I want to make sure they both understand.
20?
Yeah, that's just 20.
Yeah.
I repeat everything you just said.
Turns the bunt. Nice bunt, but it'll go foul. So it'll be 2 strikes now.
That's just the angle of the sun.
Yeah, well, there's nothing you can do about that. We're all right.
Well, no, it's not coming to the camera. I'm just saying.
Right.
Phone.
7-3, Palm Coast up, top 6. Outside for a ball. Strike 3 called, 1 out.
Now batting number 72, Normandin.
Normandin steps in, the pitcher here. With 1 out, Delgado steps off. Down to second base, and the ball bounces into center field. On the steal attempt, and safely in. It's a good throw by Luca Bon Jovi there, but the ball just hopped past the glove. Inside, 1-1. So Normandin has done an outstanding job today, pitching and in the batter's box. Nice job by Luca Bon Jovi on the block there. 2-1. Strike, 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Gets away. Luca can't find it. He's got it now. So now with 1 out, you got a runner at third. And a 3-2 count to the batter. I think you just got to go after the batter here. And just throw strikes. Easier said than done, but pitch. Inside, ball 4. First and third, 1 out.
Now batting number 3, Cruz.
Cruz steps in with an opportunity here with 1 out to give Palm Coast a 5-run lead. And the runner will take second. No throw. Catcher's indifference. 1-0. Nice job by Luca to block that. And it's 2-0. Infield in. Preventing against potential 8th run here. High for a ball. 3-0. Pitch. There's a strike. 3-1. Popped up. And don't know if that'll be playable. It won't be. It'll push out of play. So the count will be full at 3-2. Delgado. The pitch. Nice looking pitch, but it just misses. And that'll load the bases.
Now batting number 99, Gwendell.
As Gwendell steps in, number 99, with the bases loaded. And 1 out. Inside. Ball 1. Two and 0. No place to put him. Coach Jensen's going to go out and have a conversation with him. So home plate umpire heads out now to break up the conversation by Coach Jensen. Gwendell's looking at 2-0 here with the bases loaded. No place to put him. Palm Coast on top of Viera 7-3 here. Late in this one, we are in the top of the 6th. That ball is shot into the gap, cut off, but 1 run is in. 2 runs will score, and it's 9-3 off the 2-0 base hit by Gwendell. And Palm Coast is firmly in command. And that's going to do it for Delgado. That's his second trip, so they're going to change pitchers. So that'll do it for Dom Delgado. So I think it's going to be Luca Bon Jovi. Or no, it's not. No. Get some switching going on here. Let's see who takes the ball here. Looks like it's going to be Zach Al-Rashi to take the hill. This was a 3-3 game in the fourth. And since then, Palm Coast has outscored Viera 6-0.
Coach trying to give Luca some time to get some water and get out from under the mask during the warm-up.
Yeah. There's little bugs coming up out of the ground, pecking at my legs. Pull my socks up. Keep them off. All right, I'm going to turn it over to Caleb Brown here for the rest of this inning. I'll be back with you for the bottom of the sixth. This is Gardner and Al-Rashi. Say it.
Al-Rashi.
Right, that's it. Okay, got it?
Yep. Gardner comes to the plate to face Al-Rashi. One out here. Runners on first and second. And Gardner squares up to bunt. Will take strike one. Check that. He pulled it back in time. Ball one. Gardner squaring up to bunt again. Pulls it back for ball two. Count is 2-0. Rashi in there for strike one. Count is 2-1. One out here in the top of the sixth. That one in there. Battle back. The count now tied up. 2-2. Runners on first and second. The 2-2 pitch. That one will be fouled off. And the count is now full. Check that. No, it's not full. It still remains 2-2. Runners went on 2 strikes. That one fouled off. Count still remains 2-2. Al-Rashi trying to get the punch out here. That one will be dribbled foul. Gardner doing his best Bee Gees impression. So Gardner is back in the box. And they got him in a pickle. And they got him at third for out number 2. Great job there by Viera. So now there's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here for Gardner. What a big out that was. Arashi kicks the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and a great way to end the inning for the Hawks after the pickle and then the strikeout by Al-Rashi. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Suntree Viera down to the final 3 outs. Your score: Palm Coast Little League 9, Suntree Viera 3.
Final 3 outs coming up for Viera, maybe. As it'll be Normandin again. He's going the whole way and kept these Viera bats at bay. So we'll see if Viera can get something going here. They're going to need 6 to tie, 7 to win. It's going to be the top of the order. Galuzzi, Al-Rashi, and Werkheiser. Actually, we'll start off at 9-1-2. Brady Jensen, Derek Galuzzi, and Al-Rashi due up. Here we go. All right. Brady Jensen coming up. And I think if you're Normandin, all you got to do is just throw strikes here. Let your guys, they've fielded it well all day long. All day these guys have played good defense, with the exception of coming in on a ball once or twice that's floated over their heads. But for the most part, have tracked everything.
Now batting number 3, Jensen.
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing. See what the pitch is here. Just misses off the plate for a ball. 1-0 to Jensen. Curious what his pitch count is. Low, ball 2. Three and 0. I'm sure the sign is take, take, take. You need base runners. So that'll be a strike. Is he? Okay. All right. That's his 83rd pitch. So
Now batting number 24, Galuzzi.
So Derek Galuzzi will step in. Normandin with his 83rd pitch there. He's only allowed 95. So he's got 12 pitches left here in the sixth. And he can finish the batter once he starts his 95th pitch at inside for a ball. 1-0. Two and 0. Pitch. That one is lined down the first base line. Give me that. Where's the battery? High and outside. Obviously, with this game being pushing 3 hours now, which is, well, pushing 3 hours now. We're going to have to plug up the little battery charger here in a minute. That ball is lofted deep into center field, but caught, right center, but caught. And the runners, that ball was hit in about the furthest part of right center by Al Rashi.
Now batting number 5.
That's one out. And now runners on second and third. If you're Palm Coast, those runners at second and third mean absolutely nothing to you or the outcome of this baseball game. So you just got to go after the batter if you're Palm Coast. If you're Viera, as Blaine Werkheiser steps in, if you're Viera, you need to continue to accumulate them and drive them in here with one out in the bottom of the sixth. Werkheiser with a shot down the left field line. Foul. What I was going to say a second ago is that pushing a 3-hour game in the heat drains the batteries. After Werkheiser, we're going to plug the battery in, and that'll lose the dedicated audio we have hooked up. So you'll hear the fans and the sounds and excitement. We got a great PA announcer, so you'll hear her announcing the batters as they step up. That's a strike. So that'll be
Called that pitch a ball 3 times on the last pitcher.
2 balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out now. On deck. Popped up. It's playable, but drifts back and out of play. So the count will remain 2-2. With 1 out here in the bottom of the sixth, Viera down to their final 2 outs. Blaine Werkheiser. On deck is Nick Cunningham. Here's the pitch. Nice pitch by Norman, and good job by Werkheiser to fight it off.
Hey, keep working. Win this.
This is a battle here. And he is inching ever so closely towards that 95th pitch. And that one is lined into left field. That'll score 2 Viera runs in. Werkheiser continues to be an RBI machine. And it's 9-5.
Hey, way to go, Blaine! Way to go!
Come on, Nick. Come on, Nick. We need runs, buddy. Come on now.
Let's go, Nick. Bring him in, 99.
So a nice piece of hitting there by Lane Werkheiser. And that is, and that's going to do it for Normandin. Pitched a heck of a game, did this young man. I wouldn't put it all away.
Hey, man, we got to put our foot on the gas pedal. Let's go, Viera.
Now, if they play music while he's warming up, you're going to have to plug that back up.
Yeah.
So we're going to get a new pitcher here. Good job by Normandin.
Ready, get hydrated. Nice, good stroke, buddy. Look at this. Runs, buddy.
Sights and sounds of Little League. Sights and sounds of Little League. Turn.
Because the sound was up on here. This
Come on, Nick. Be a leader, buddy. Come on,
Go,
you
Nick.
can
Be
do
a
it.
leader.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
It scared me. Who's the pitcher?
Number 22.
Yeah, it's on that text.
Yep. All right, you seen him now, Nick.
Tigers is the new pitcher
Come on, buddy.
as Werkheiser
Nice deep
drives
breath,
in
man.
two and
All right, Nick.
Nick Cunningham.
All right, Nick, be smart here, bud.
Number 99.
Cunningham.
There you go.
Nick. Let's do this.
So it's a 4-run lead now.
Nick, get on by hook or crook.
Gets away. Werkheiser down to second. Viera chipping away one base at a time here.
Ball. It bounced off the plate.
1-0. That ball is lifted. And this is a tough play, but lifted into center field. And the shortstop calls for it and hauls it for the second out. Viera wouldn't completely be eliminated from playing for a state championship. The road just gets a little harder.
Now batting number 4.
Bogle.
So Brody Vogel steps in as Viera's down to their final out. Nice pitch. Strike one. We'll be back with you at 5:30 or approximately thereafter for Viera's final game of the day here today. Pitch. There's a shot into left field for a base hit. And here comes the throw. And that Werkheiser will score. It is 9-6.
You all right? Hey, all right?
So a little collision at third base as Werkheiser was rounded. They just got tangled up in one another. As Werkheiser scores anyway. And the deficit is now 3 with 2 outs though. The tying run is on deck. So Owens to
Now
Harzik
batting
is up.
number 7.
Sarkeesian.
High. Viera has slowly cut into this.
Yeah.
Let's go, Owen!
We're climbing.
Yes, we are.
Lofted into left field. That'll drop. And it's 9-7 now.
Let's go! Keep it going!
With 2 outs. So Owen Staharsic with a hit. And there you hear the fans in the background.
Keep going, Dom!
As Dom Delgado
Number
steps in.
2, Delgado.
Dom Delgado steps in. 9-7.
Tom, we just need you to do your job. You don't have to be a hero, just do your job.
We're gonna get a pinch runner. That's a wise one. Owen, what's wrong?
So it was climbing before, so I'm switching it up. I know what I'm doing.
All right.
Come on, Dom, let's go.
All right, so Owen with a big base hit. Cammy Potts will come on the run for him.
Stringing them together.
Dom Delgado's at the dish. With Caden Doherty on deck. Here's the pitch high and inside to Dom. Two and 0. That's a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike. High for a ball. 3-1 now. The tying run is at the plate. The winning run is on deck. And Viera is in business with Caden Doherty.
Hey, make him fill it up, Caden.
Coming up. 9-7.
Let's go, Cade.
Now batting number 34, Doherty.
He has got to fill it up.
We're going to get a new pitcher. So Reggie Bass will come in and look to close it out here.
Hey, get on the way.
Reggie slipped in the hole there.
Oh, relax, RJ.
Yeah. Ernest T. Bank. I love you, MB. You go back, don't you? Nice, so Reggie warms up here. All right, there's a good looking pitch from him. All right, so Doherty, I would think, just wait till he throws you a strike before you even think about swinging the bat. You do that with any relief pitcher. Nice pitch there. There you go. Now he's settled in. He's settled in now. All right, we're set. Caden Doherty, 9-7. There's a strike. Strike one.
Yeah, I know. See, that's how they got it.
From Reggie Bass.
Now it's all fair, right?
Just outside.
That was a balk. Rolling.
So the tying run is at first. The winning run is at the plate. That's a strike. The Hawks are Viera's down to their final strike.
3 balls inside. Not 1, 3. Ridiculous. Get after it, bud.
Low, 2-2. You hear the fans in the background. Bass to Doherty, and the count is full at 3-2. With Brady Jensen on deck. Pitch inside, ball 4, and the winning run is now at first. And Jensen steps in, base hit, likely ties it.
Jensen.
First game went to extra innings. Here today on this field, Bass's first pitch is a strike. You couldn't ask for the drama to be any better. Bases juiced, 2 outs, 9-7. Viera trails. Jensen at the dish. Pitch. It's away. Here comes Cammie Potts. And she'll score. And it's 9-8. And the tying run is 90 feet away. The winning run is at second base. It's a 1-run game. Viera needed 6. So far, they've gotten 5. That's a strike. And now the Hawks, Viera, is down to their final strike. Jensen was thinking about a bunt there that would have pushed that run home, but there's 2 outs here. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 called, and that'll end it. As Reggie Bass walks off with the whisper, and Palm Coast hangs on to win it.
No, we got one more inning. 7.
Oh, 7, my bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
Blue. Thank you.
He's coming back in. 22 and 15.
So 6 and 7. Bears got to hold them here.
Come on, boys.
I really thought they played 6.
Clean defense.
Al Rashid's got to hold them here. I did. I thought they played 6.
I would have swore up and down they played 6.
I think I can get the win.
Watch out, Juan.
Probably do us some good.
Us? Yes. Our equipment?
No. Can you read those comments? Did anybody tell me they played 7?
Some folks from PLL or PC
Yeah.
thought they won the game too.
Yeah, I did too. 7 innings. Go back and forth from high school to Little League to intermediate. All right. I'm confident this is the final inning.
Of regulation.
Regulation, right.
Avila.
All right, Avila steps in. Squares the bunt. Pulls the bat back, and Al Machine throws a strike. Nice pitch. But it'll miss just off the outside corner. Nothing and 1, or 1 and 1. Fouled straight back and out of play. And Al Rashid is in a groove. He is throwing strikes. 1 ball and 2 strikes now. High for a ball, Jinxie, 2 and 2. Outside, 3 and 2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3, 1 out.
Now batting number 63, Paulson.
There you heard it. Paulson's up.
Let's go, Zach.
Strike 1. Yeah. Outside. Quickly. And 1.
Let's go, Zach. Fill it up.
Foul back and out of play, and the count is even at 2 and 2. The good news is to play 7. Viera now only needs 1 to tie 2 to win. It's a beautiful thing if you're a Viera fan. Strike 3. 2 outs.
Hey, come on!
Now batting number 7, Echeverria.
Echeverria steps in.
Come on, Todd, you got this! Come on!
2 outs here, top 7. Yeah. 1-0. He chased 1-1. They're terrible. They're terrible. Absolutely horrible. You never can tell whether you're all. Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Is that iPhone? Does it take a magnet battery?
No. Oh, wait, yes, it does.
Unless you have a glass back. You have a glass back?
No. All right, that's all right. The battery we use for the other.
Well, this will be back up in a minute. I'm going to plug in for the 7th. For the bottom of the 7th. We'll be all right. Then you'll get 2 hours to charge it up. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
Strike 3. Strikes out the side. I am confident that this is the final inning. 9-8. Viera needs 1 to tie, 2 to win. So Reggie Bass will come on to look to close it out here. He's got a nice natural spin on his ball. If he can throw strikes, something tells me he could be a problem, but it's the consistency, I think. Viera needs to be patient in the box. Take pitches. Work deep into counts here. Need base runner. Need at least 1 to tie, 2 to win, as Derek Galuzzi will lead it off.
Now batting number 24, Galuzzi. What do you say, Derek?
So Derek steps in. Bass to Galuzzi. Ball 1. Ball 2. Get that leadoff runner on. Again, you know the stats. They score 65, 68% of the time. Swung on and missed. 2-1. Fouled straight back to the screen. And the count moves to 2-2. Well, so we don't forget it. That hit him. That hit him. Galuzzi says, yes, indeed.
Let's go. That's a hard 19.
So Galuzzi is the tying run at first. And Al Rashid steps up. He is the winning run. Foul or bunted and fouled back and out of play. So this is a lefty-lefty matchup, which always favors the pitcher. Reggie Bass to Zach Al-Rashi. Bass Nice pitch. That ball is lifted into left field and caught. Nice job by Echeverria out there for the first out, but Viera's got their RBI guy up.
Now batting number 5,
Blaine Werkheiser is up. Last time he was up, he drove in 2. He's got 4 RBIs in this one today. Outside for a ball. There you 1-1 now to Werkheiser. 1 out here. Galuzzi at first. He is the tying run. Werkheiser is the winning run. Galuzzi's off and running. Swings at it. The throw won't get him.
Blaine, you gotta be smart here, bud. Come on. I know, you got it.
9-8 now, and Galuzzi is at second. So a base hit likely scores him and ties this thing up. Pitch high for a ball. 2-2. 1 out. 3-2.
What do you say, Blaine?
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Let's go, bud.
High and outside, ball 4. And the winning run is at first. Nick Cunningham, the batter.
now batting
Hey,
number
hard contact.
99.
That's all we need, hard contact.
And we may get another pitching change here. High for a ball.
Make him throw strikes.
Popped up and out of play.
Hey, we got to get the barrel through that. Stinky Steve. Keep your arm.
1 ball and 1 strike. 1 out here. Bottom 7. 9-8. Palm Coast up. Ball 2. I think a walk all but ensures Viera would win, is going to win this thing. Outside, 3-1. If I was back, I wouldn't swing until he threw me 2 strikes. I wouldn't. I just wouldn't pick the bat off my shoulders until he threw me 2 strikes. And there it is. Ball 4. And the bases are loaded. The tying run's at third. The winning run is at second. A base hit wins it. A walk ties it.
Now batting number 4, Vogel.
This is nearly identical to that game a couple of years ago in which Viera fell behind and battled all the way back to win. So if that's an omen, this is a good one. Strike 1 to Vogel. Brody Vogel gets one to the outfield. This is over.
Come on, bro. What do you say, Viera?
High.
Good eye. Good job laying off that.
2 balls and 1 strike to Vogel. There it is, a shot to the shortstop, backhand over to first for 1. He dropped it, safe, and Viera's going to win. Viera wins. Werkheiser on the botch double play. Werkheiser scores on a walk-off. And Viera wins it 10-9. Viera trailed this 9-3 heading into the 6th inning and came all the way back to win it 10-9, outscoring Palm Coast 7-0 in the final 2 innings to win. What a comeback victory. And as we said, it can only mean a good omen of things to come for this team, because you always have one of these games in these tournaments, and there it is right there. We'll be back with the next game. I can't imagine it's going to be anytime near 5:30. Stay tuned to Brevard Sports Network for details. For Caleb Brown, I'm Alan Slaughter-Zinski. Once again, your final score, Viera Suntree Little League 10, Palm Coast 9. Viera does it in walk-off fashion. We'll see you a little bit later on tonight.